Hi, I'm Derek Gant, and I am here to help you figure out how to make sure you see your way through the entire year. What am I talking about? Well, what makes for great motivation? How do you create motivation? Well, most of us, we don't really create it. It's thrust upon us. We want something, or we want to prove something, or we want to behave in a certain way, so we are looking for something. In my life, I've had motivation. I didn't get a scholarship offer from a team that I thought should want me, and I was going to go to this other school and prove that the other team should have selected me as their guy, and they're gonna look back and regret it. All those types of things are motivation, but they're emotional. And that's the problem when you're really looking at motivation. Most of the time, people will tell you, you gotta find your why. Why do you want to do this in life? And why do you want to accomplish this goal or this dream? And that's great, looking for your purpose, looking for your why. But the reality is that motivation is far more emotional than it is practical. And at some point, it's going to fade. So that's why people say, find your why. That will propel you forever into your dream, your life, your goals, the things that you really want to achieve. But the problem is that they never tell you how. So I'm here to tell you how to create winning motivation. And the first thing that I'm going to share with you is that you need to forget about motivation. Now, most of the time, somebody called you fatty and you want to lose some weight to prove them wrong, to prove that you're a good person, that you're fit, or you got fired from your job and you need to prove that I should have never been fired and I'm a great employee and an asset to the organization. Those, again, are emotional responses to something else. What do you truly want? So the first thing is forget motivation. Let's talk about what we really, really want. So let's say you really, really want to get back at somebody that did you wrong. How are you going to get back at them? What does that really mean? Does that mean you're going to become a better person and you're going to show them? If that's what you really mean, then okay, great. But let's forget about the person. Let's forget about the emotion. Let's take a look at what you need. So you need to be better. That's the first step. So once you identify, hey, I need to get better, then you can say, what will I do? What can I do? What should I do in order to improve? We're not talking about that person or that item or that thing or that behavior. What do I need to do to improve? And when you look at that, you're going to say, I need to do this. I need to lose 15 pounds, or I need to become an expert at this topic so that my peers and my boss consider me as the go-to person. So you need to do the math on accomplishing that thing successfully. So let's say that you need to become that expert. So you say, here's where I am, and here's where I need to be, and determine what it takes to get there. How much additional schooling, how much more study, how much more preparation, how many jobs will it take? Go through, I call it doing the math. Do the math on the subject matter. Determine how long it's going to take you to accomplish that status, to become that person that you see yourself becoming. Do the math. Now, when you do the math and that's done, you need to create a strategy. I've got the math done. Now, what is my strategy to get there? So you look at your surroundings and you figure out what you need to do in order to get where you're saying you want to go. Now, that may include other people if you have kids or a spouse or a significant other, or it may say, hey, I work at these hours and I need to take some additional schooling at this time, or I need to go to the gym at this time. So there may be other factors involved. You need a strategy. You have to have a plan. So you're going to create a plan. Now that you have that plan, it's simple. You're going to break that plan down into daily bite-sized morsels. What do I need to do today? And if I do it every day for this many days, I get where I'm trying to go. I accomplish my goal. So drill it down. You got to work backwards. Get the big picture, drill it all the way down to what do I need to start doing today? How many books do I need to read this week, this month, this year in order to get to that status? And then as you move on and you create those daily actions, you want to identify The top 1 or 2 actions that you have to do every day, that if you don't do, it is a personal deal breaker. A personal deal breaker. This is something that you're going to accomplish no matter who's involved or what's involved or how late you have to stay up. You are going to get that item done. 1 or 2 things every day that get you that much closer. We're talking consistent progress forward, no steps back. Now, in your plan, if you have, a day off, then you don't count that day. Or if you have 2 days off, you don't count those days. But the days that you have determined are the days that you're taking action. You need to know what 1 or 2 things are deal breakers if I don't get them done. For me, I have to meditate. I have to quiet myself so that I can hear and see the pathway that I'm supposed to take. It's imperative that you have deal breakers in your plan. Now, finally, you need to evaluate your strategy and your plan. Give yourself intervals that you're going to evaluate your success. And then you're going to reevaluate if you should continue to go along that path. And once you determine that, you're going to find out, hey, I am doing the things that I need to do, or I need to tweak it a little bit to continue to get to where I'm really trying to go. Now, once that is all done, you just simply need to repeat those steps over and over and continue to refine your strategy until you accomplish what you set forth to accomplish. Now, here's the kicker. Guess what happens when you get from here to here? You automatically get the admiration, you get the recognition, you get the value from improving yourself, including the revenge if that's what you wanted or whatever it is that you're seeking to get. So just don't make it emotional. Don't make it motivational. Make it action oriented, right? Now, what do you call consistent actions? Day after day, week after week, month after month. That's right, you call that a habit. So what I am doing is conditioning you to strategically create habits, daily habits that will get you where you need to be. That is the how. If you think for 1 second there's an easier way to get this done, I hate to tell you, it's not. There's no lottery, there's no magic pill, there's no wondrous phone call that's going to completely and utterly change your existence in the snap of a finger. It takes work. And I encourage you to step back, do the work that you need to do. I do it every day, strategically positioning myself, doing what it takes in order to get where I'm really, truly trying to go. I hope this helps you. I'm Derek Gant, and I hope that you like this video, you share it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you again very, very soon.